Our streets are painted and marked. The lights shine as if covered by a veil of political half-truths, and the air shakes with regret as if even the oxygen knows that change is past due. Senators return home to paint their doorknobs a brash hue of scarlet with the blood-stained palms these brass use to return to a dwelling where no shooter will ever pass through. So why should they worry about gun control if they just don't have to? And besides, killing is something only the blacks do. I ask you, what color is regret? I would imagine it's pale and baseless, much like the faces of the parents who trusted a system that promised never to fail, brought their children to school where their biggest concern should be bullies or rules that might be a little too hard for their kids to adhere to. Could you imagine having to hear through the phone that the child who you told every day was your sunshining ray would never again feel the warmth on their face? They are murdering children. And somehow this country still hasn't ridden itself of the statutes that claim that just about any civilian can purchase a gun and take aim at a schoolyard, a mall, a protest, and call it defense and get off scot-free in a neighboring state. What color is hate? It must be a shade of blue, because what comes from hate besides sadness and sorrow? And what do they incite on every channel of tailored news where they bicker about the state of the world, debate about the pay of our women and girls, and display on repeat the swine passing their time by stomping out pearls? See, I've seen hate in the blue on many occasions. And I'll hate on them too so long as they're racist, but frankly, let's face it, the difference is my hate becomes words that I speak to a crowd. Their hate is a hearse and a child in the ground. They are murdering children, but then have the gall to retort to the strife with the mental distortion that murder is fine, but fuck an abortion, your body is mine. I don't care if your organs won't make it this time. Don't share your misfortune, just birth us this child of the bastard that raped you and didn't serve time. Don't worry, the mental state of this kid will be fine. We'll explain in the group home how his mother died, how his ghost of a father was absolved of the crime that brought him into this world. I'm certain that way he'll learn to be mindful of women and girls, and he'll never end up the one loading the 9. I'm sure his mind will stay stable when he learns he is able to purchase a weapon before he is trusted to purchase some wine. Have we not lost enough? Tell me, what color is love? See, love is the color of our voices when we choose to speak on injustice. Love runs the color of every woman that stands up for her right to her own body, her right to her pay, her right to be single, successful, seen, strong, straight, transgender, or gay. Tell me, what color is change? Change is the color of every open eye who can finally see that we can rid the world of infringements on human rights. We can rid the world of every would-be mass shooter. We can shape the future. And though we cannot change the past, we dare not let it repeat. We must be the change. We will be the paint that marks the color of these streets.